Corey. All right, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, for those of you who are not live with us, we miss you, but it is Tuesday. Got a little reggae going today, so I hope that's okay with all of you. Otherwise, as I've heard, when your mics accidentally get unmuted, you're listening to your own tunes. So you can either listen to my tunes, you can listen to your own tunes. That's okay with me either way. What all you will need today is a space where you can freely kind of move. We're going to continue with our standing poses. We're only going to add one new pose in, which is we're going to go from pyramid pose to a triangle pose, but I'll explain that kind of when we're into our actual poses, and then we'll finish out with some relaxation. But I think it's important to get ourselves in the right mind frame, and I think that's something we should do the same way every day. So if you want to go ahead and find yourself in seated pose to start, we're just going to start nice and low. You're going to find yourself in a comfortable position, sitting up nice and tall, straight spine. I like to roll out my neck a little bit, kind of loosen up my shoulders. Just get myself where I'm in a comfortable spot. At this point, I want you to do your best to clear the distractions out of your mind. Hopefully, you're in an environment where you can be a little bit of distraction-free. You're going to take a nice deep breath in, sitting up nice and tall, reaching the crown of the head up. As you exhale, let those shoulders relax down. And you're going to find yourself focusing on your breathing. We're going to keep with the 9, and I want you to try to get to 9 uninterrupted breaths, noting any distractions you may have, and removing those distractions from your mind. On your own, 9 uninterrupted breaths. As you come to the end of that 9th breath, I want you to slowly and easily rise up and find yourself in a standing position. We, of course, are going to start in mountain pose. I want you to ground those feet just slightly into the floor. Find a spot where your palms are nice and open. Let those shoulders relax down. And we're going to focus on that good, deep breathing in mountain pose. As you take that breath in, reach the crown of the head nice and tall. As you exhale out, allow your shoulders to relax. Feel your feet connect with the ground. Let's go ahead and inhale, 1 big arm circle. Nice and slow, deep breath in. Reach those arms nice and high as we come through. Exhaling, hands down. That was awesome. Again, let's do it one more time just because it feels so fantastic. Big arm circle. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, take a big step out with that right foot. Remember, our feet are pointed nice and straight. Exhale, extend your arms out to the side, and let's breathe in star pose. With each breath, feel your heels ground into the floor. Feel the crown of your head get nice and tall. Feel the fingertips reach way out to the side. Extend the 5 points of the star away from the center. Breathe. We go nice and slow today, holding the poses. The shoulders get tired, give them a little wave. Bring the arms back up. Inhale, twist that right foot out, making sure we're keeping the left foot nice and straight. Exhale, bend that front knee, sinking the hips. Try to make sure your knee doesn't go out past your toe. Chest is nice and straight, spine is nice and tall, and we're physically going to turn our heads Just look down the right arm. Warrior 2. As you exhale, sink a little more. Feel the body extend and breathe. Inhale, raise the hips up. As you exhale, I want you to step that right, or the left foot out, so we're more on a train track. I keep my leg about a 45. I'm going to pivot the hips. I'm going to sink them down. Today we're going to change. I want you to extend the arms up and out. Okay? While we're holding those arms up and out, we're trying to create a same straight line from those fingertips down to the heel. And we're going to breathe in Warrior 1. Little change in Warrior 1. Sorry, I'm going to let some people in here. Little change in Warrior 1 with the arms extended, but we're going to work the shoulders a little bit. Trying to adjust the light here just slightly in this house. So we're finding that nice, good position, holding it. We're still breathing. One more good deep breath. Sink the hips down. Warrior 1. Inhale, raise those hips back up. Exhale, step your feet back, straightening them out, finding yourself in star pose one more time. Breathe in star. Stays nice and slow. All about those calm breaths and standing poses. Okay, one more time. We're going to inhale, twist that right foot out again. Your left foot this time, staying on the same plane, is going to twist to a 45-degree angle. Exhale, keeping that right leg as straight as you can. Bend that right hand down to the ground, extending your left hand in the air, attempting to make a nice flat oblique in pyramid pose. Breathe. Okay, little different one today. I'm gonna let somebody in here. I got people showing up. Perfect, perfect, perfect. From pyramid pose today, we're gonna get into triangle pose. So you're gonna raise up just slightly, bring your hands together, and from here, what I would like you to do is keep from the crown of your head all the way down to that toe. We're trying to create a straight line. To increase your stretch, so if this is where you can be, great. Slight bend in the knee, we've extended the foot out. If you can extend that right foot or the left foot out a little farther, lowering your hips, bending the knee, we can get lower and lower into our triangle pose. Okay, so I'm holding the triangle pose. I got my left foot pointed forward, my right foot pointed sideways, and I'm just holding. You should really feel the stretch, the inside of that hip flexor. The lower you can get, the better, but try to keep that knee behind the toe. You may feel a little wobbly, and that's okay. And inhale back up to star. Take a deep breath. Okay, I know it's a new pose, but we're gonna do that one more time. So inhale, twist the right foot out, pivot the left to a 45, exhale down to pyramid. We're gonna hold pyramid just for a count. Keep that right leg as straight as you can. Inhale, bring the hands together, bend the knee just slightly, find yourself nose to toes, nice and straight. Exhale, bending the knee, walking it out if you have to, holding triangle pose. Work that inner hip flexor and your thigh just a little bit. Good. All right, inhale back up to star again. Exhale, extend the arms out to the sides. Deep breath in. Slowly exhale out. On your next inhale, prop the arms up to remind us to have a straight spine. Splay the feet out so they're nice and wide. Hips back, exhale and sink. Lowering those hips, pressing back, make sure our knees aren't coming past our toes. And we're gonna hold yoga squat. Straight arms, straight spine, try not to be bent down. Try to have that nice strong back. Breathe. Good. Inhale back up to star. Exhale, relax the shoulders. A lot of stability in the delts during these poses. That's okay. Inhale, draw that right foot back to the middle. Come back to mountain pose. As you exhale out. Inhale, nice big arm circle. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, twist that right foot out. Exhale, raise the foot up to the position that you are comfortable with, the level that you're with, into tree pose. Breathe, widen that thigh out a little bit. Good. If you lose your balance, just come right back to where we are. Inhale, bring that knee to the front. Exhale, place the knee on the ground. From here, we're going to inhale, nice big arm circle. As you exhale, begin to drive the hips back, keeping the legs as straight as you can. Drop the hands down, glide them down your legs, so right below your knees. Head is up, back is flat. Half fold. Breathe. Inhale, slight raise. Exhale, bend the knees slightly. Fold the chest down. Chest meets the thighs. Wrap the hands around the back and squeeze into full fold. Inhale, drop the hands down in front. Exhale, straighten the knees and let the head rest down between the shoulders. Folded dangle. Good. Inhale, roll the spine up, bring the arms nice and high. Exhale, hands down. Back to mountain pose. Ground the feet into mountain. Let your shoulders relax. Reach the crown of your head, nice and tall. Nice slow movements. Really focus on the rhythm of that breathing. Are you using your nose? Are you holding your breath? How does your breathing feel? Inhale, big arm circle. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, step out with the left foot, pointing the toes straight ahead. Exhale, extend the arms out, back into star. Breathe and elongate the points of the star. Inhale, turn that left foot towards the wall, keeping the right foot nice and straight. Exhale, bend the knee. I like to walk my right foot out just a little bit more so I can sink lower without having my knee travel out past my toe. Once you're in a comfortable position with your knee and the extension, same plane, straight spine, tall arms, turn the head and physically gaze down that left hand. Warrior 2. Breathe. Good. Inhale, raise the hips. Exhale, step the right foot out to about a 45. So now I'm on a track. Exhale, pivot, sink hips. Inhale, extend the arms, trying to match the angle of the leg. We're gonna hold, warrior 1. Sink a little bit with each exhale. Inhale, raise the hips. Exhale, step back, widen the arms, star pose. Good. Inhale, twist the left foot out, bring the right to a 45. Keeping that left leg nice and straight. Exhale, tilting at the hips. Trying to keep that spine and obliques straight into pyramid pose. Look up at that hand and breathe. Inhale, raise slightly, bend that front knee. Exhale, bring the hands together. Nose to toes is a nice line. I like to walk my right foot out, then I'm gonna bend that left knee down. Triangle pose. Breathe. Inhale, raise those hips up, straighten the feet. Exhale, back to start. Each time we're in star, I know we're in a lot, you should stretch the points of the star out. Really helps to elongate all parts of the body, stressing the muscles, ligaments, tendons, hopefully alleviating a little bit of stress that we get just by simple impaction of the spine. Inhale, prop the arms up, splay the feet out. Exhale, hips back, sink nice and slow. Continue to drive those hips back so the knees don't come past the toes. Sink, 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 sink. Hold. Yoga squat. Try to get a little lower as you exhale. Good. Inhale back up to star. Exhale that left leg in to mountain pose. Ground the feet and breathe. Inhale, nice big arm circle. Exhale, hands down. Twist that left foot out. Inhale up to the level that you feel appropriate. In tree. I'm gonna try and level up because I have better balance in this leg. It's okay if you have different levels on different legs. Just make sure that foot is not pressing against the knee. Breathe in tree. Inhale, bring that knee to the front. Exhale, place the foot down onto the mat. Inhale, big arm circle one more time. As we hit that arm circle coming around, I want you to exhale, drive the hips back, drop the hands down, run them down your body till you are about at your shins. Eyes forward, back flat. Breathe in half fold. Excuse me. Inhale, slight raise. Exhale, bend the knees. Wrap the arms around the back side of the legs. Squeeze nice and tight. Full fold. Good. Drop the hands down. Straighten the knees. This time I want you to bring your pinkies to your elbows. And I'm gonna let my head dangle down between my shoulders. The more you get that head between the shoulders, the more you're gonna get a great stretch in your lower spine and hamstrings. Breathe. Good. Drop the hands down one more time. Walk them forward just a little bit. Step back with the left. Step back with the right. Lowering the knees down to table. Cross the feet behind you. Walk the hands back. find yourself in seated pose. Take a good breath in your seated pose. Slowly exhale out. As you exhale out, straighten the feet out in front of you. Sorry, I'm gonna fix my socks, they get twisted. Inhale, raise those hands up, stack the fingers, point the thumbs up at the ceiling. Round those shoulders forward to engage those delts one more time, and begin to slowly exhale the spine back. Vertebrae by vertebrae by vertebrae. Try not to touch the ground if you can. Really engage those abs. Lowering the body down until you find yourself in relaxation pose. Allow your palms to come to rest. Take a good deep breath in. A little different today. I want you to take one hand. I want you to place it somewhere on your chest. Take the other hand, place it on your belly. I want you to focus on your breathing. As you take that deep breath in, the first way I want you to breathe is into your chest. Fill your lungs full of oxygen, expand your ribs as far as you can, and push your diaphragm. So big breath into the chest. Feel that part of your upper body. Feel how that breath feels. Exhale out, feeling the ribs come in, the diaphragm relax, and the lungs exhale that oxygen. Next, I want you to think about breathing into that belly. Push that gut out as far as you can. Nobody's watching. Inhale deep into the belly. Big breath in. Ooh. Slowly exhale out and feel the difference between the two types of breathing, belly breathing and upper breathing. What do you tend to do more? Let's do it one more time. Big inhale in your chest. Slowly exhale out. Think about how that feels. What do you feel relaxing? What do you feel clearing away? One more time in the belly. Here we go. Big breath in. And slowly exhale out. As you let that breath out, allow your palms to come to rest at your sides. When I talk about thinking about your breathing and how it feels, it's little things like, where does your breath go? Where is the most maximum point of your inhale? Do you feel it in your nose? Do you feel it in your lungs? Do you feel it in your belly? How does your body adapt and relate to that oxygen being brought in? As we enter our daily mindfulness practice, find your positive. Hopefully it's that same thing. It's okay if it changes every day, but maybe you have that one thing you like to focus on. Find it, give it a hug, make friends with it, all those good things. Your negatives, your stressors, your worry, do your best right now to let them go. It's the daily struggle where we can give ourselves permission to let go of some negative emotions and allow ourselves a moment to focus on our happiness and our joy. It's the best part of this class. Please don't just fall asleep. Focus on your joy. Try to stay ever present in the moment. And most importantly, breathe. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's come back to the moment just a little bit. Let's go ahead and slowly sit up and start to stand. All right. I know we're not as long into our standing poses, but they're really important poses. Thursday will be our first big day, everybody. So as you're kind of coming back, I want you to think about everything we kind of went through with the standing. On Thursday, we're going to combine our standing poses with our low poses, and we're going to learn about all kinds of different transitions and start to string this yoga practice together. Thank you guys for being here. I know I say it every day, but I appreciate you immensely. I get a chance to talk with you guys. We found out, if you didn't already see it on the Instagram, like the earliest high school will be going back is somewhere in March, and that's an if, which just starts to break my heart even more. My seniors that are in this class, I miss you guys. And I know this is a crazy year, and I know it's more than you guys ever could have imagined, but just know that like there are a lot of us that are thinking about you, and I have you guys in my thoughts, my prayers every day. Thank you guys for being here, participating with me. As we get closer to the holiday, it's going to bring on my secret question. And for those of you who are here and know Coach Boyer, you know Coach Boyer loves himself some Christmas music. He loves it to the point, Coach Boyer and I share an office when we're in a regular school. He loves it to the point that he starts playing Christmas music about November 1st, nonstop, every day, all day. So this year's been a little different because I haven't had just nothing but Christmas music in my life. So this led me to ask everybody, your exit question is pretty simple. Christmas music, do you dig it? Not for you? Or are you just kind of mediocre, like whatever? I will say I'm more into it this year than I ever have in the past because I haven't had it constantly playing around me every single day for the last month and a half. So simple exit question. What are your feelings about Christmas music? Let me know in the chat. Wednesday is your day off. There'll be a Marvel comic like there normally is. And then Thursday we'll go as much as we can. We'll go high to low. Namaste, everybody. My soul sees yours. Thank you so much for being here, for spending some time with me. If you weren't live, we missed you. Wear your masks. Smile, be nice to somebody.